Welcome back to my Mazzy dog walks. It's windy today, but beautiful, but windy. So anyway, let's talk Waterfall or older style displays like say the Yaesu 817, 857, ICOM 706. And if you go back, there was there's many radios. We got the Yaesu 950, lots of buttons to push and lots of selections, and these radios work great, but no waterfall. So how do you feel about that? And once the ICOM 7300 came out, it was a game changer, wasn't it? Everyone, I think, I got a feeling that the 7300 is probably the best selling HF radio of all time. Please let me know if you agree. Sorry, I'm out of breath, we just went uphill. And I know eventually they brought out the 705, the 7160. There was another one, wasn't there, that was really nice. Was it the 7600? That was a beautiful solid set. I had that for about a year. And so everyone, as soon as they saw the waterfall, and I do feel that it is easier to see the activity with a waterfall. And then Yaesu were bringing out their model. I think the big change for them was the Yaesu FT-DX10, which I think was very good. A lot of people brought up that it didn't have averaging. That one I'm pretty sure had CW decode. 710 is the sort of SDR version, but no CW decode, like possibly RTTY decode. So come on, Mazzy. And I mean, we could go on forever, can't we? Now you've got do you remember the ICOM 7000? Now that was a colour screen radio, shack in the box, very small, no bigger than the Yaesu 85. Let's get it right. Is it 857? Come on, get mixed up with the model numbers. Shack in the box, 2.70 m, lovely colour screen, no waterfall. There was a sort of spectrum, wasn't there? And I've still got it, I haven't sold it. And I remember when that came out, I reckon it was 20 years ago. That was £900. Well, 20 years ago, people were getting paid about £3 an hour, and now they're getting 10. So if you times it by 3, you'd be saying £3,000. And look at the new Yaesu FTX1. Well, I think that's definitely I don't know if better is the right word, but they're selling that for 100 watts shack in the box for a couple of thousand now. So it's all relative, isn't it? So do you prefer just to get a radio like the 706 and just tune through? I know that they did have basic spectrums, didn't they? You could see the activity on the band. And so that, and also there was always ways of checking your DX clusters and word of mouth. You could always tell, couldn't you? You turn it on, you just knew it was busy. You tune through, and it was quite fun actually. It's still fun now. I enjoy doing it now. Sometimes I get my 706, put it in the garden, bit of wire. That's all you need. 49-to-1 balun I use, and 66-foot length of wire. In the garden, you don't get all that horrible interference that you're getting from your phone chargers at home that completely wipes everything out. It makes many people say the bands are dead. Many say that, but they're definitely not. And I'm guilty of not putting in the hard work on my antennas. I tend to I do the 49-to-1 balun and wire, and then after a few years I just chuck it in the bin and do another one. Really, whenever I do find a bad problem, it's nearly always a charger, and also bad connector, bad PL259, or the cable's got a bit kinked, or quite often the solder just comes loose a bit. So literally, because I'm not the best at soldering, and so then suddenly you've got a short, and it just doesn't, you just know when it's not right, because you're tuning through every day, and every day you're thinking, oh, the bands are dead, the bands are dead, the bands are dead, But if you get that for too many days, then it's not. It's going to be a problem with your shack, problem with your configuration. And sometimes I just buy you can buy like a, say, 5 meter patch lead pre-made. I'll just buy one, and then let's just say I got at the same time a new wire, because wires don't cost much. The ballons are really cheap now, and then it all comes to life, and you're like, whoa. So let us know your thoughts. And many of you I know will be sat there in front of some beautiful, amazing looking radios, big beasts of radios and small ones, yeah, and completely uninterested in having a Waterfall spectrum scope, completely uninterested in spending that kind of money. You've had a good set for 20 years. It performs well. You've had thousands of contacts all the way around the world, Australia, China, Japan, all that kind of stuff. And you're like, well, why am I going to spend my money when I've got a really good chat that works well? I've got a nice dual bander here, ICOM Yaesu dual bander. I'm fully sorted, and I get it. Yeah, you are. But us tech addicts, us that go around buying way too many radios, we're just basically addicted to tech, ham radio tech mainly, all kinds of tech, but it's ham radios we like. And go in a shop, walk into a shop, go to a ham rally, and we have to buy something, and then we go home, we go into our shack or our place, and we're like, ooh, if my wife or my husband saw how many radios I've got, they think I was bonkers. Are you bonkers like me? 7-3, all the best.